Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dose of Dandy podcast with me, Nicholas Fairfoot, and Nathan Robinson. And today we're going to be talking about the art of hosting with style and grace. So, Nathan, welcome back. How are you? Are you having a nice week so far?
Oh, I'm having a wonderful week. And it's been a lovely spring sunshine and everything. Actually, becoming the temperature quite warm. And I'm about to wear thin clothes, enjoy having a coffee out, take Peggy for a walk. I've been having a lovely week.
It's been beautiful. It's been such a nice week weather-wise. We've had the best weather. And Edinburgh just comes to life when we have the sunshine.
Everything spirit up.
Yeah, and it's nice to see people walking down the street with smiles on their faces. It just really boosts everybody. So it's been very nice. And we usually have a little candle here, but we've got some flowers today. These are very beautiful white roses in a white vase to go with your white trousers and your white.
Have to be white. I should let everything white. It should be so calm and it's good, clean and batch.
Yeah, it does. Look at those, beautiful.
Yeah, it's by a fantastic company called By Bloom.
By Bloom, yeah.
And they are incredible.
So they deliver fresh flowers to the door, market fresh flowers to the door. So it's like you've been to a lovely market and you've picked up loads of beautiful blooms, but really you don't have to leave the house and you get them delivered to the door.
Exactly. That's what they made, but they do everything with Decor package. They deliver from from the marketplace, and then to bring the next day. You pick what flower you want, and it's applicable if you hold it and then a party or a holding event, and they have the flower ready for you. And it's incredible. And it's designed by the concept by Larry Walsh.
Larry Walsh.
And the wedding and event floor, planet and everything. He created the new business idea. And I'm like, I've been working with them for a while. And they do it amazing flower. And they love a long time.
That's good. And
Like
today we're going to be talking about the art of hosting and how you can be a better host. And I think one of the things for me that I like when I'm hosting is to have an easy life. So this is a perfect thing for if you need flowers, you don't have to go out and get them. You can just get them delivered to the door, and that is going to make your life so much easier. So that is a great little thing and something that I really love. So yeah, these are by Bloom, and check them out because they're really beautiful.
definitely.
So for our dandy moment of the week this week, I think we can both agree that we are focusing on an upcoming trip to Paris.
Oh, how we?
I'm so excited. We have never been to Paris together before, and we both love Paris. So to go together is going to be so much fun. So we're going to go shopping tomorrow, to get our last minute Parisian outfits sorted.
It's always Alpi Kreiter.
I know. Yeah. But it's always nice. In Paris, you have to look your very best because everybody's very chic.
Definitely.
So tell us about your outfit of the day.
I'm wearing the beautiful champagne colored velvet blazer from Reed.
Yes.
And I should love that color, honestly. I should love everything new. Sure.
Well, actually, that color really goes well with your skin and your beard. It just seems to work really beautifully.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
I'm wearing the cream jumper from Cop,
Yes.
which I had it for a long time, and I'm wearing the white lady jean from H&M.
Beautiful.
They actually love it. They can wear from many styles, and I'm wearing the Loke suede shoe.
Very nice.
And I should love everything new to it.
Looks beautiful.
And you're way very chocolate today, aren't you?
Chocolate brown, yeah. So I bought this. This is quite a new suit. I bought this last October for my mum's 60th birthday, but I never got to go because we were working at Chateau de Kersay and our flight was delayed, I think.
Delayed.
So I didn't get to go to the party, which was quite sad. But I've got this beautiful chocolate brown suit now that I can wear, and I don't really wear it very often, so I just thought that it would be nice to wear it, and I just really like it with black. I think a nice touch of black with it just goes really well. So I've got my suit, and then these shoes are actually 9 years old,
Oh,
and I bought them
brand new.
when I was living in Dubai, and I bought them from Zara, and I remember seeing them and thinking, "Ooh, I like those, but I'm not sure when I'm gonna wear them." And this is the very first time of wearing them. You can see the bottoms are completely brand new.
Hello?
And yeah, so it's just one of those things where I knew that I'd wear them one day and like them one day, and it's today. So yeah, I love these. I'll probably take these to Paris with me
Wow.
because they're quite a nice shoe and they go with the watch as well.
Exactly. Classic out of the bed.
So that was my little outfit of the day. So let's talk about the art of hosting. So we both love to host, throw parties. You had a really incredible, huge soiree for your 30th birthday 5 years ago, just before the pandemic happened. So you were very lucky.
So,
We didn't know each other then, so I didn't get to attend that one. But I've seen, I know it would have been
enjoyed.
the best thing ever because I've seen all the videos and photographs of your amazing party. So yeah, we both love to throw parties. I had a party in the end of January for my birthday, which was at home. So we both love to entertain. So let's talk a little bit about what we think creates a wonderful party and how you can entertain without being totally stressed.
Exactly. Oh gosh. What would your best spirit of hosting an event or an intimate gathering and what should avoid?
Okay, so for me, it's quite a generic thing. So I always said that whenever I'm hosting, whether it's a party, a dinner party at home for two people, or a big party for hundreds of people, the key is preparation and making sure that you don't overexert yourself. So
Nothing leave you too long feeling.
nothing to the last minute. So get everything ready and prepped, and then do not basically keep it simple. So if I'm having two people over for dinner or eight people, I will always. I think what people tend to do is think they have to create this fancy menu where everything's elaborate and, maybe it's something that you don't usually cook, but I think that is where you start to go wrong. I think the best thing to do is to pick a dish that you're very good at cooking or that you can make easily, and then you know it's going to be something hearty, nutritious, beautiful, and it's not going to be one of those things where you're in the kitchen for hours and hours and hours stressing over a pot. So for me, I always stick to probably 4 or 5 recipes that I know I can do really well, that are very, very simple, that have a few ingredients that everybody is going to enjoy. And I think that is one of the best tips for myself, is just keep it simple and do what you know. Because if you try to experiment and it goes wrong, it's going to be
Surely go too hard
Mm.
when you know you will get tricked at the end. It's not worth it. Do what you're good at it.
Yeah.
And if you can't do it, you can up the help around it. It depends on your budget allowed and what you can and what you can't. And try and work around that. And like you said, keep things simple. The best way to be forward.
Yeah. Simplicity is really, nobody wants to go and eat a big, elaborate dinner at someone's house.
At the end of the day, they want to catch up with you.
Yes,
They
exactly.
want to have fun, of course, remembering the night and everything. And little details to become a big thing, but try not to go overboard and then becoming overwhelming, and you feel extorted, and you need to keep up with it with your appearance, how to get, it's becoming fine.
Can
It's
it,
done.
it can be quite tiresome, yeah. And I think that's why a lot of people just don't host at home because they see it as a daunting thing and they don't have fun. That is another tip. I think just try to be as relaxed as possible and try to remember that everybody's coming to see you to have a good time. And I think if you can serve some good alcohol, keep giving everybody a drink, a little bit of food, good conversation, that's it.
The free tip from my experience, never get run out of the alcohol.
Mm.
Make sure the food is plentiful
Yes.
to make sure to get it all with got the hand full of plate to make sure it doesn't run out or anything like that, or leave them hungry and for to get the right 10 minutes later.
Oh,
Give
yes.
the host more time to preparation.
Yeah.
That's so important. If you
Yeah.
arrive in time in the host, like a big chapel, all with attention to the little detail at the very end. And
Yeah, that is an etiquette rule, actually. People think that if you are invited to be somewhere at 7 p.m., that you should not be late, but actually the real rule is that you should be 10 minutes late, so that if the host, because we all know what it's like hosting, something always takes longer than planned, and you've got one last minute thing to do. So if you've got that 10 minutes where people aren't going to be there, you can just ease into it.
It's 10 minutes to get more time to go in the champagne
Yeah.
and the land before the storm.
Yeah. Exactly.
And a quick dash of Chanel.
Yeah.
Right. Ready to host.
Perfect. But for my birthday that I just had,
Yeah, that was the main thing.
I decided to keep it very simple. So usually I would make my own little canapes, but I just thought this year, I'm going to spend a little bit of money on the party to make my life easier and to make it more fun. And I'm just going to hire the caterer to do the food. So I did that, and it didn't cost the earth. It cost a few hundred, but it just made the party that much more relaxed, because I didn't have to worry about making food. It was all there beautifully on trays. Everybody could pick and eat, and we had lots of champagne. So it just made the party a lot more relaxed for me, and I could actually enjoy myself.
Exactly. And the less responsibility on your shoulder.
Mm,
And you can enjoy it even more
exactly
without
that.
the stress.
Yeah.
It's like, if your budget allow it, then why not? It's like, for me, unusually how sometimes I make my own food, sometimes I hire a catering, and also I hire a waiter, with the food, the cleaning, rebuild the glasses and that sort of thing, so I can enjoy myself and how the event or the networking, the gathering, have a lot of luck.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how big is the crowd.
Mm,
If you have like 15 guests, that's a bit, that's when you might need the help.
yeah.
You've got small gathering, a bit more intimate, then obviously
Mm,
depend on the number of the side of the party.
yeah. And I think what you said about, enjoying the party and making it relaxed, you could make the most incredible meal. You could have everything perfect. But if you, as the host, are stressed, then it's going to rub off on all of your guests, and they will not have a nice time. So it's
Mhm.
your job as the host, to be relaxed and make sure that everybody is having a great time. So let's talk about, we've talked about being prepared, well prepared, that is one of the most important things to be organized. But then let's talk about some more of the fun stuff. So once you are prepared and everything's running smoothly, let's talk about what you can do to make the party beautiful. So flowers, beautiful scent, setting the table. We both enjoy making a beautiful
Cool. It's all about the
table
detail.
setting. Yeah. For me, setting the table is one of the things that I enjoy the most. And when I'm having a party at home, that kind of helps me to relax. So when I'm setting the table, it's kind of my little hour to enjoy and just think about what I want to do to make it really special. So do you enjoy throwing dinner parties and setting the table as well?
I enjoy the getting concept creation and the theme, and maybe playing a couple of games, the great coast and that sort of thing, the colour coordination. I end up doing that sort of thing. The most exciting part when I'm preparing the invitation, I create the invite and I send it out, and I made it like my character's birthday, my 34th birthday.
Yeah,
And
that
I
was amazing.
organized all that in 2.5 weeks, from the flower to the banner to the food to the invite to the champagne to the whole gift on the table. So that was quite exciting part, to get the concept we created and get everything come together. And at the end, everyone had a amazing time, come home with a happy belly, happy face, and to create a lovely memory.
Perfect. And that party was so good. It was quite small, a small gathering, but it was just everything was perfect.
And everything was white.
Everything, of course, everything was white,
That
as always.
stage spot on.
And everything was white, but everybody was wearing black, which was very chic.
The contour
Yeah, I liked that.
that helped to pop out
Yeah,
more.
it was very nice.
And let the
So,
table do all the cooking.
yeah, exactly. So that was a very successful party. Tell me, have you ever had a moment which has been a bit of a disaster?
Ah, that already spilled on my head. I had a hold of a guest in my home before,
Yeah.
and then I'm preparing all the food, and I had the stew bowl,
Yes.
what they call
The tureen.
tureen, that's it, that, and got a beautiful white tureen bowl, and I had tomato soup, and I carried it and walked in, and all of a sudden, I slipped, and the tomato flung in the air and spilled onto my carpet. I went to the doctor, and all my friends left, and I had to help to remove it, that I had to hire a help to clean it. Luckily, it's all gone. that I left them quite famished.
I was gonna say, what did you eat after that?
I mean, we had to skip the starter
Yeah.
and straight to the main course.
But were you able to relax after that happened, or was it just kind of did it ruin the evening?
I was mortified. I
Mm.
was really, really mortified. Knowing me, I had a reputation for being perfect with everything, but this time I failed it. And I took failed like bang to my standard. And everyone was, oh, relax, it's fine. I do look back and laugh about it, but on that moment, I was blushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, right, get on with it, right, and don't the men could be, I can't let anyone quite hungry. But luckily, I gave them the amuse. Revenge douche,
Yeah.
amuse, yeah. I start with that, and then managed to get some bread, a lot of butter, champagne, choo, you know. But luckily, everyone was fine, and I changed to the main course, and a quite a large pudding to make up for it, But it would let out, try avoid anything red,
Well, you always say that you hate
white,
red.
red tomato, or that sort of thing. It's quite a bit.
Next time you need to serve a clear soup. Yeah.
But all is well.
And, I think it's very good that it happened in a way because it makes you realize that nobody is perfect. We all have a mistake.
Want to be perfect.
And even the most perfect people have tomato soup flying everywhere. So that must make everybody feel better.
Welcome. Naturally. Now, I know that you enjoy how did you love attention to detail and that sort of thing, but you have to tell me what the mood you don't like about Houghton.
Well, I think the thing I hate the most is the aftermath when you have to do all the cleaning and the house is a mess. So the party that I had for my birthday just gone. It was a lovely party. Everybody had a really fun time. But that, I think the day before, I'd had a new rug. And I was kind of thinking, shall I leave the rug down? But then it was going to be very bare. And I wanted my new rug to look good in the room. So I decided to keep it there. And the rug, it's a cream rug.
Naturally.
But I just thought I made a rule of only white wine and champagne at the party, so no red wine. So I thought there's nothing too bad can happen. But somebody did spill a bottle of champagne on the floor, and then with people walking through it, and then onto the rug, it made all
Got
these
some stickers.
marks. Yeah. So the rug was a bit ruined, and then just the tidying up the day after the party is just never fun. So for me, I think, yeah, I should have planned it better to think about how can I maybe get some help or ask somebody to come and help me to clean up rather than doing it all on my own when you've got a bit of a hangover from a
Yeah.
party. So yeah, I don't enjoy the tidying up. And I also don't enjoy when the party's going on for too long and you feel like you want to go to bed and people are still there.
I remember shoe party I did. Um, one with the Halloween soiree with a hoot in London, one again, and the party was meant to finish around 2 o'clock in the morning, but it carried on to a full clock, when the people carried away, having too much fun. At the end, I had to put a light on and say, right, anybody thank you for a lot of time, it's time to go by. And, I had to make that action, otherwise it can prolong the order. So I managed to get everyone out, and I got in my big frock, like a grand old lady with a grey wig and black velvet grip, like at the Victorian time. I managed to clean the house wearing that on. And I took ended in 1 hour and went to bed. And I woke up in the morning, everything was fresh. And like
Oh
the
no.
best feeling,
Yeah.
like the party had never happened. And another occasion is when I went to my good friend's house for New Year's Eve in London again. And obviously, so many people, about over 30 people, came for the party gathering, everyone having fun. I remember one time, it's not my party, but I couldn't help myself. That I had to cap everybody at 11 o'clock. Please tidy everything up. We got like the paper cup, the paper plate was all overhanging on the kitchen counter, all on the floor. I said, here's a blapper. Can you help everyone to clear the rubbish? And everyone was like, even the host, like, thank you so much. That's a lifesaver. And I said, I'll pretend to back to normal, no me. That
So
helped you keep up with it, keep being tidy rather than leave everything. It's not fair on the house.
so the
It's a bit of a
host
respect, really.
the host appreciated you doing
Yeah, they were like, thank you, can you come back to do more? And I had to do more capping. But I stopped, and that was 1 hour before sun
midnight.
shine.
Yeah. So that's a really That would must have been so nice to have everything tidy,
Oh yeah.
fresh for the new
Getting
year.
everything with them, put all the buckles away, clean the counter, start again, put some fresh food on it,
Yeah.
rebuild, everything brand new again.
Mm.
It is like I had that feeling once that everything get really messy, and it's not like, it's not attractive.
Mm. So let's have a think about some things that people can do to make their party really special. So for me, I always like to think about, I really only have small parties at home. I like a small party with just a few people having dinner and drinks. And I think some of the things that people forget when they're hosting is the little details. So, like using proper linen napkins and using your best stuff, even if it's mismatched. So you've got like an old antique glass, and then it's not really matching, but it looks really beautiful. And then I like to play elegant music in the background, 'cause I think that always helps to make people feel more relaxed. If the conversation's a bit slow at the beginning, before people have had a drink,
Mm.
if there's background music, it kind of just makes things flow a little bit better. What do you like to do to make things very special?
I mean, actually, I'm that very quite different for your experience, the mood and the surrounding with
Yeah.
me. Mine's all about the vision and the stand and the flavor without the stand in the background that I had to make sure I'm creating something special. It's the memory. Like it's a bit of family. We can have a good spirit, to bring back the flavor, losing my grandmother crystal glassware
Yeah.
and the culture. Sometimes need the napkin that had embroidery of their internal name on it.
Yeah.
Sometimes their favorite flower or their favorite dish. That I can create something remembered and more fun and more personal,
Mm.
you know. Try to let overboard to keep it then and everyone have an amazing time. Maybe bring the best champagne, their favorite one, and sort of thing, you know. But
Very
it
good.
always comes with a theme that everyone have something to look forward to. Good enough, something to bring your best book out, maybe play a bit of a game to get to know everyone better. And often the key of hosting when you never met another person before and it can get quite a bit stiff, you tend to give them a champagne or an alcohol or non-alcoholic and maybe play a bit of a game, get to know who. And it helps to break the ice and everyone relax. And then up you go to the next part. That's quite important to share.
Yeah, that's a good tip. I think though with a party, I think once the alcohol starts to flow, that's
Oh
when
yeah.
things just get really perfect. The Queen Mother, who's dead now, obviously, but she used to have a lot of parties, and people were very nervous because of who she was, and she used to make sure that everybody was always drunk so that they had the best
Oh, I
time.
bet. I bet.
And people would put their hand over the glass, and they'd just keep pouring over the top because she wanted them to have the best time. And
I'd have to make
I think that is getting people drunk.
what we do.
Yeah, we get people drunk and let them have the best time.
It's a good thing, and I can hear you, and they go, what about it? That's what we want to achieve.
Yeah.
And they talk about it for many years to come.
We actually need to do a party together soon.
Yeah,
We need
the
to
boss
plan
is about
something. Yeah. So maybe we'll do that.
definitely. Ooh, let's start planning.
Let's start planning. So one of the things that I've often been asked on YouTube and people notice about when people come to my house is that I let them wear their shoes when they come in. And I know that this is quite a topic that has a big division. Some people think that you can, some people think that you shouldn't. One of my ex-boyfriends always liked people to remove the shoes, and I always used to say to him, I don't care, I want people to wear them. Because I just think that if people are coming to your house, they've planned their outfit, especially ladies who wear beautiful heels, they're coming in, and if you remove the shoe, it just kills the whole look. So I think personally, I know you agree, that people should be allowed to wear their shoes in the house. And what I always say is that nothing so bad is going to happen that can't be reversed. So if somebody walks in, most people are going to be mindful. They're not going to walk in with muddy or wet shoes. They're going to be polite.
And they just say that they reveal a carpeting if the word Kate and Army can
Exactly.
even up there. But that's the whole point of hiding the party, with your back. They reveal might be any kind of accident with the food, with the heels stuck in, whatever, smoking, the drill. And that the effect of having the party, and that's what we all suppose.
Exactly. You were the host. You invited people round, so let
And
them wear the shoes.
that makes me make them more comfortable, make them be at home more than deal with them not very welcome and walk upon their head in the party.
Yeah, I agree. What about smoking?
Okay, a bit controversial, for me. I mean, looking the concept, I like keeping it smelly is by a no object, but coming down in smell is a bit affecting the band to the smell. Then I know they have it open more the smell on term, would you mind smoke and day? I know some people allow them to smoke in terms with family, and also to pick that hated data. I've got a lot of attachment to marriage and have a smoke and ruin the papa. But I know my kind of, for me, it'd be,
Do you remember when we went to the party in the West End and they had cigarettes in little bowls for everybody to smoke
oh, they had that
in the shell?
old
Yeah, that was quite chic.
kind of shit, but it's a no for me.
So yeah, I was quite influenced by that because I thought, when I had my party, I let people smoke in the house. Do you remember? And I think what I was thinking was everybody keeps going outside to smoke and people are outside, people are in, and it was January, so it was freezing. And I just thought, "Oh, just let them smoke." And at the time it was fun, everybody was smoking. It's quite
Bill,
glamorous. But then the next day, oh, the smell was horrendous and it took me 3 days to get the smell out.
imagine back in the day, in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, and quite there in our time, the 90s,
Yeah.
as a band smoking into early 2000. So when we go to play teacher, I had from the pub or that one, and then we go, oh, did it feel clean?
No, no, it doesn't. And it's quite shocking how that smell penetrates everything. So
Too late for me.
yeah, I don't blame you. I'm the same, but I just, I do see the glamour of it, but yeah, it's not worth the hassle, I don't think.
Letting down for the time.
Yeah, no smoking indoors.
Broken.
Okay, well, I think that was a fun topic to chat with you about, and we definitely need to plan a party soon we're both celebrating our 10-year anniversary of being in social media and online. So maybe we'll do a party for that. But yeah, we definitely need to plan a party together because I think it'd be quite
Wish that.
amazing. Yeah. So thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe wherever you're watching or listening. And we look forward to seeing you next time. But until then, take care. Bye bye.